Texting.
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 Texting. Texting. Texting. Texting.
Texting.
Texting.
Mark, Will, and Tomek present
Texting.
Hello, all you textual deviants, and welcome to Texting. You're back. We're back. It's been a bit of a hiatus. Hopefully you haven't missed us too dreadfully. But we are here for Season 4, Episode 8, Part 2, Hunger Games. And I am Sir Loinalot in St. Petersburg. Today, we've got an in-person guest, and she is...
Salsa, sister.
And then, of course, we've got our very reliable co-host, Algorithmic Poison. Say hello.
Yeah, it's me, Algorithmic Poison in Taipei. Happy to be back after however long. I don't even remember part 1, but we had 32 matchups. Is that right? That can't be right.
We had 16.
32. We had 16 matchups. We narrowed it down to what?
To
32? To 4. We're already down to the final 4?
No. I mean, from the 16 matchups,
Mm-hmm.
from the 32, we went to 4. And now we're going to do the second 32 and get to another 4. And then we'll have 8. And then those 8 will battle it out for the best food ever.
Yeah.
Ever deigned by...
Yeah, this is another NCAA tournament style episode, which is why it takes so damn long. It's a 2-parter, but we're going to finish today.
Yeah, those of you who like tournaments will be delighted to know that we've decided to completely adopt the tournament format for all future podcasts. The next one will be doing insects. After that, we'll be doing table utensils. And after that, we'll be doing cloud formations. So line those up, 64 of each. Get hyped.
Can't wait.
Okay. So very briefly for our listeners, the 4 foods that have already qualified for our final 8, or the Elite 8, as the college basketball aficionados like to call it, are hot pot of the Chinese People's Republic. Is that right? Is that what they're calling themselves these days?
People's Republic of China, or are you talking about Republic of China, which is where I am?
Interesting distinction there.
Taiwan is the ROC.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know you were officially part of the Chinese sphere.
Yeah, well, that's why the U.S. has that policy of strategic ambiguity, right? They agree that there's only one China, but then they still send weapons to Taiwan.
Well,
convenient, isn't it?
Indeed.
So when mainland China complains, they say, "Who, us? We recognize one China. What's wrong? We're just selling weapons in the free market. What, that we can't? It's not like we're trying to make Taiwan Ukraine 2.0 or anything like that."
As our second finalist, we've got chips and salsa, Mexico. I want to announce it like it's the Olympics, you know. In the third position...
Wait, what? Hot pot is what? China or Taiwan?
I don't know.
Or are we saying one China?
One China, bro.
Okay, there you go.
One China.
So then you should include the Chinese... I mean, all of the countries of the Chinese cultural matrix. So you'd have to include like Singapore, Malaysia, U.S. Chinatowns.
Yeah, exactly.
Diaspora.
The tentacles are far-reaching.
Yeah, so are the testicles. But anyway,
Larry Longballs, if you get that reference.
I don't, but I like it.
All right. In the second finalist position, we have chips and salsa. This is
Who picked that?
This is a tricky one because I don't know if we should be crediting Mexico or the U.S.
Tex-Mex. It's a Texas thing.
Yeah, I'm not. If you go to Mexico, do you think it's ever served as a standard appetizer? Like
Probably is now.
Yeah.
Do you have any insight on that?
No, I don't remember when I visited. Yeah, not sure.
And the third position, we've got
How did that make it through? What did that beat?
Bro, are you kidding me? I ride hard for chips and salsa.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I don't dislike it, but like, there's nothing.
You can see here the path that chips and salsa took. First, they knocked out.
Let's investigate.
Okay, yeah. First, they knocked out eggplant parmigiana, and then they went up against hummus with pita and came out on top of that one as well.
So it's not.
And then, if you're including nachos, because nachos could be
exactly. Are we talking? It's only salsa. It's not chips and queso, for example.
No, I mean that's a fair point. We originally were calling it nachos / chips and salsa, so I can add the nachos back.
I think so, because that's if it's just chips and salsa, it's like corn chips and red and green sauce. But nachos, that's something more special.
Yeah, I just worried that it would be at an unfair advantage if it also had nachos. But fair enough.
That's how it made it through. That's how it beat eggplant parmesan and hummus and pita.
It beat shawarma as well.
So you got it. Yeah, it's nachos. So clarification there.
All right, noted.
Yeah.
In the third spot, we've got bacon and eggs. I guess, is that a UK origin? Do we know?
That's a US thing. I told the story last time.
I think you did, yeah.
It's a propaganda coup, right? Edward Bernays, nephew of Sigmund Freud, author of the classic work Propaganda, talks about how to manipulate people. He was paid by the pork lobby to promote bacon, so he hired a lot of scientists, doctors to say, oh yes, you need that protein in the morning, so bacon and eggs is the perfect breakfast,
right?
And it's a total manipulation, but I have to admit I do love me some bacon and eggs.
Exactly,
any
you were
time of day.
Hard bacon and eggs, so
it's just important to note that it's a total psyop.
Well, yeah, or they just had good, it's like musical artists who, they're great, but they also they were lucky as well, right? On their way up, they
cheated. They paid radios to play paid radio stations to play their shit, which happened all the time. But
yeah. And in our final finalist position, we've got the breakfast burrito. So if things continue as it stands, then we will have two breakfast juggernauts going up against each other in the quarters. But let's get to that later.
And two Mexico representatives. So,
well, how is that? No. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Nachos and breakfast burrito.
Right. All right, so as previously, we will be using a wheel to determine the matchups, and I will wheel out the next 8 contestants. As the contestants are announced, I will rely on you two for banter to keep our audience stimulated, and meanwhile, I will be typing away into the bracket. So, without any further ado, I will begin.
Do you want me to see the wheel?
We can, yeah. So I will do that, and that works. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here we go. There's the cute little wheel I made today.
Spin it.
Let's spin. I wonder if I could reduce the time. Anyway, all right, we've got steak. Let me eliminate. Get ready for a lot of that. Against palak Let me pop that in. You guys can talk about that while I type if you want.
Palak paneer is what? It's spinach, or is it the cheese shit?
Yeah, it's spinach with cheese. Like the paneer is the cheese.
Okay, it's both.
Yeah.
Usually served with rice.
Mm.
And some naan bread, maybe.
Gotta have the naan. Why? I think that's your choice. Why that instead of like, I don't know, tandoori chicken or chicken tikka masala? You just like the vegetarian?
We'll get into that. I'm ready for the next spin.
Well, it's banter time. Wait, what? I thought we were... What are we doing? 8?
I'm going to spin 8. So we got the whole thing set up. All right, next up, we've got stinky tofu.
I don't think I've ever had that.
That's a Taiwanese thing. They probably eat it on the mainland too.
Against spaghetti with a red sauce.
Might have had that.
That's a joke.
Yeah. And just red sauce, it can be any sauce, right?
Any tomato-based sauce.
No Alfredo.
No Alfredo. All right. We actually just had this afternoon here in St. Petersburg. Hachapuri.
What's that?
Hania?
It's like a Georgian bread with. We had a version that had cheese, and the one in the pictures has an egg in the middle that's like visible in the middle of the bread. Emerges from the bread, but yeah, very tasty Georgian dish. Served hot.
It's
Georgia's
from where?
Georgia.
What?
Georgia.
Oh, it's Georgian.
I think.
Pad Thai.
Pad Thai should be an interesting one.
Y'all are both out of frame now, just so you know.
Okay.
Well, maybe because of the reduced size, because of the wheel.
Okay. All right. And in the final...
It's taking a long time.
Bigos.
Chill out, homie.
What's
Bigos.
that?
Bigos.
The
Hania?
Polish dish. It's like cooked cabbage with different kinds of meat, kind of like peasant food. So you could put any kinds of beef or whatever scraps of meat you have in it, but generally like some sausage or beef.
It's also nicknamed Hunter's Stew. Going up against Burger. All right. So we're ready now to go into pot 5, the debate portion. It's going to get heated, folks. So there is a trigger warning. If you are conflict averse, turn off now. We do tend to get pretty vicious.
We don't mind our P's or our Q's.
Yeah, we don't mind our P's and Q's. All right, steak versus pala paneer. Steak, that was your choice, Mark. Do you want to...
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't even necessarily like steak. I don't dislike it, but, I don't have a strong feeling about it. But I would suspect sirloin a lot does.
Well, contrary to the name, I don't eat a lot of steak. One reason is wife being a vegetarian. Another reason is it's pretty expensive. So I feel like, yeah, if it was like, let's say around the $10 range universally, and that you could pay $10 for good quality, then I would order it more. But it seems like an indulgence.
Let's go palak paneer then. Healthier choice.
You're okay with that, but you haven't had it, yeah? Or you have?
No, I've had it. I know I've had it. I just couldn't remember. Is it the cheese thing, the spinach thing, and it's both. So of course I've had it.
Yeah, okay.
It's just not. If I go to an Indian restaurant, that's probably not what I'm going to order. But I've had it, and I'm totally fine with it. And if the choice was between that and steak, I'd probably go palak paneer, not just for the price, but it's, a healthier choice. And it's got some spice, which is always good. So
I'm going to hang out and listen to Hanga's argument, and then I'll make a decision. Because right now I see both sides. Like a good steak is like a very tasty and like, it makes you, it's like is there a verb I can use for like masculine? Like when it gives me the masculine powers?
Virulent? Like virile?
No, but I want a verb.
Yeah.
Like what it does to me. Anyway, it helps me feel like a man.
wow. I didn't know you were having such issues.
I think I remember being a bit pale at one point, or allegedly being pale in Korea, and one of my female colleagues like insisting that she take me to Outback and get me a steak. So
I'm surprised she didn't recommend Boshintang instead. The dog stew.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be, that's supposed to give you a testosterone boost.
Hair on your chest.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, do you not think that it has like a certain like nutritious value that is like,
I don't know. I mean, are we if you're going to Outback, are you really getting quality steak, it's probably injected with hormones and who knows what.
Well, if I was getting like a high quality, what's the Japanese type of beef? Do you remember? The
Wagyu.
Yeah, if you're offering me that, I'm going to go steak on this one. Hania, you can jump in. I'm gonna go steak just because it's like a
Contrarian.
it's just like I want to be able to like I want to get that power. The power
Okay.
of the steak.
Protein.
Yeah, I want to go in for the protein.
I hear you, but I think I've never once craved steak. Like, if I want something that'll pump me up, I would go for like sushi or something like that. So, and palak paneer is my comfort food. I would take palak paneer all the way.
There
All right.
it is.
Palapaneer.
So much for the sibling alliance.
Yes.
We broke that shit in the first
Early
round.
on. All right, Mark, can you introduce stinky tofu?
Well, it's just as the name indicates, smells terrible. It's like a fried tofu. You can put spicy stuff on it. People put cabbage on it. I don't know why I picked this. I just wanted something to represent Taiwan. I don't like it myself, but I don't dislike it either. But, if you come to Taiwan and someone says, someone recommends food, they'll probably mention this, you should have stinky tofu, cho tofu as it's called here. And you can smell it a mile away and it's everywhere, it's a common street food. Every night market has a stinky tofu stand. And it's quite popular.
I liked the visuals when I was looking at it. I mean, because I love that kind of like deep fried tofu. I love the texture, and I'm trying to think where I might get that typically, in which cuisine. Maybe like a Korean restaurant might have it, or Japanese. I mean, from the food that I eat regularly, like the kind of squishy fried. You know what I'm talking about, right? Just like
I don't remember ever seeing it in Korea.
No, not fermented.
Oh, you just mean tofu in general? Fried tofu.
Yeah, I'm saying what kind of restaurant would typically offer that?
Oh,
well, fried tofu, you could get that at a Japanese place probably, but it's more a Chinese thing. I don't think I ever saw it in Korea, but maybe there's some Taiwanese or Chinese place that has it. Anyway, I'm probably not voting for it.
I mean, spaghetti with a red sauce, I feel like this is a really strong contender that, for me, it's a no-brainer. I'm going with spaghetti.
Me too.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so we'll just call that mom spaghetti. It's a MM reference. All right, in the third position, we've got hachapuri representing Georgia and pad thai from Thailand. Hachapuri, as I said earlier, is one of the most popular dishes in Georgia. It's hugely popular here in Russia. I guess oval style bread with melted cheese.
Yeah, it can be stuffed with different things.
Can be stuffed, can be closed, can be open. Usually a fried egg in the middle that you can like break open and use as like a dip.
It sounds fantastic. I'm sure I would love it, and I want to, support like the Eastern European bloc, but I can't go against pad thai. That's one of my comfort foods. Like if I'm starting to feel sick, I'm going to go to the Thai restaurant, get some pad thai, get the tom yum, the spicy seafood soup, and probably I won't even need to go to the doctor. It's like, better than the best antibiotics you can get if you feel a cold coming on. You gotta have the soup, but pad thai is a given. If I'm going to the Thai restaurant, one of the dishes will be pad thai.
Yeah, I'm a bit neutral on both of these. Maybe I feel like I've been it's just like over just had way too much of each probably, but I think I prefer pad thai. You can have a lot of different varieties, really nice with fried tofu, speaking of fried tofu. And yeah, just super, super tasty, satisfying. Going with that.
Yeah. I'll vote for hachapuri even if it's going to lose. I will say I like pad thai. I just don't eat it that often. I don't eat Thai food that much and I have my allergies, so that makes me paranoid. It is possible to eat pad thai, like completely peanut free, but often I have pad thai can be made with nuts, so I gotta be super careful. But the times I've had pad thai, it's delicious. Okay, so pad thai goes through, and in the final pairing, we've got bigos, which Hania described as like a peasant
sour,
food.
sour cabbage. I don't know if it's like also fermented cabbage, but
I think it's fermented cabbage.
with
like
meat,
like
bits of meat, or
usually served with bread. Can vary in quality, but like a well-made bigos is
and if
very
it's like
good.
you let it mature, like you let it get, it tastes better the second, third day. I think. One of those kinds.
And
Against
Mark, have a word about burger.
Burger.
Oh, that's such a vague concept, right? Now we have beef burgers, we've got pork burgers, we've got fish burgers, chicken burgers. Are we including all of those?
Beyond Burger.
No, I think we can call this a beef burger. But I think you were the one who nominated it, so I'll let you decide how to refine that.
I mean, etymologically, right? It's supposed to be from Hamburg. I guess the original burger was, there was like chopped beef, and then they put it between two slices of bread. That's supposedly how the sandwich came about too. Earl Sandwich or Lord Sandwich was playing poker, and he got hungry. He said, "Just bring me a piece of meat and a couple of slices of bread," and then the sandwich was named after him. So I guess something similar happened with the burger. If it's specifically beef, that's fine. I mean, I often get like a chicken burger if I'm getting a burger. Sometimes fish, shrimp. There's a shrimp burger. Pork
like
burgers are all right. Huh?
You're starting to sound like that dude in Forrest Gump who like describes.
Oh, right. Boiled shrimp, fried shrimp. Yeah. I mean, whatever. What's it up against?
Bigos.
I don't even know what that is, so I gotta go burger.
I'll go burger as well.
I don't love cabbage anyway, so.
Yeah, I'll go with bigos. Gotta stick up for the Polish pride.
All right.
Fair enough.
Okay. So that leaves us with the semifinal from this pot 5, Palapanier against spaghetti.
Ooh, both like
spaghetti.
Noodle dishes.
I'm gonna go spaghetti as well.
Oh, not noodle dishes. Yeah. I'll palak paneer.
All right, spaghetti goes through, but we do appreciate that a token vote was provided by Spice, by Salsa Spice or Spicy Salsa, salty sauce.
The saucy.
That's when a new Spice Girl has been created.
Absolutely.
Saucy salsa spice.
All right, and the second semifinal, Pad Thai against Burger.
Ooh, Pad Thai for health reasons.
I'm gonna go Burger.
I gotta break the vote. Pad Thai.
All right.
So now we've got two
noodles.
Yeah.
Quit noodling around.
Spaghetti with a tomato-based sauce versus Pad Thai. I'm fresh off my Italy trip, firmly in the spaghetti camp.
Me too, just for sentimental reasons. I've been eating spaghetti with red sauce since I was a kid and I always loved it, so hard to beat that.
Hania?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go with the spaghetti here. Like anything tomato-based for me is just like comforting, so
all right.
Like that flavor.
We've finished pot 5, so
that's you mentioned the tomato. I mean, it's pretty interesting how that ended up being part of Italian cuisine, right? Because the tomato is not native to the old world.
Right.
You know this story? It's
kind of. I know it,
well,
but you should me.
Well, after Columbus and the other European explorers went to the New World, they saw how the Native Americans, the American Indians, were using this amazing fruit or vegetable. What is it? What is a tomato? Some people say it's a fruit, but they were using it in their native cooking, and they took it back to Europe. And I mean, can you imagine Italian food without tomato?
Right. Was it the
but
same?
It's not. But it's amazing. It's not native. It's like that came from the New World, and then it was kind of a fusion type thing that happened, and now we just associate it with Italian food. But that was a late development.
Is potato also like that? right?
Yes, I believe so. And I think we talked about this in the last episode. Like the potato, once that became part of the Russian diet, like Russia's power uh, or its influence as a European power is dated to the introduction of the potato, and that I think that came from the New World as well. But then, Russians started getting bigger. They didn't have like what is it, rickets or whatever. Potatoes good for whatever nutrients you need, so you don't get rickets or something else. But anyway, like, and probably other European countries too. Like, they got bigger and stronger because of the potato. And that's why, in Ireland, I guess the potato famine was so devastating, right? Because that was such an important part of their diet.
Yeah.
Potato, tomato, tomato.
So yeah, tomatoes were introduced from the Americas in the 16th century, according to my notes. And I feel like I should add. I know I was reading all the notes before, and that was slightly irritating you. But I'm just gonna see if what we've got about. What was the first winner?
Potato.
No, what was the first winner?
Spaghetti.
I just said that just before spaghetti. When brains fail.
What do you mean?
I was gonna say like pad thai. I guess I was just gonna see. So Thailand's most famous street food, this stir-fried noodle dish, was popularized in the 1930s.
Oh, cool!
As part of a national campaign to promote Thai identity. It all comes down to the psyops. All right. So
this is also an interesting historical fact. You go to Thailand, you can't find chopsticks, right? They use forks and spoons and knives, even eating noodles. And, other parts of Asia, you would expect them to eat with chopsticks, right?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why are they using Western cutlery? Because the king, whatever his name was and whatever number he was, but the king in The King and I, right? The Yul Brynner musical and movie. It's illegal to have that in Thailand now because it's considered disrespectful to the king. But anyway, the story is
what is illegal? The film?
Yeah,
or the musical?
You can't own a copy of the movie in Thailand, or at least recently you couldn't, because it was considered disrespectful. Just like you can't draw a picture of the king, you can't step on money, you can't say anything negative about him or whatever. This film and musical play, whatever, are considered disrespectful. But the story is he hired a Western, I don't know if she was American or what, but he hired this Western woman to tutor the kids, and then they had kind of a sublimated romance / conflict or argument over who's the boss, But I think that's why it's considered disrespectful. But anyway, I think it was under her influence that the king wanted to like westernize Thailand, so he introduced Western cutlery, right? So that's when you go to Thailand, that's one of the things you notice, like, wow, they're eating everything with like forks and knives. Like they'll use a fork and a knife to push the whatever it is, noodles or whatever, together, and then they shove it into their mouths with the fork. But it's a weird thing, right? Like why would they not be using chopsticks? That's why.
On that topic, like, I can happily eat spaghetti with chopsticks.
Me too. That's, in some ways, that's like more common here.
Yeah. And yeah, on the same note of like the civilizing, I was just thinking about Ataturk, getting rid of the fez, or Peter the Great asking Russians to shave their beard. So there you go. All right, let's move on. I'm going to start going through the next 8. Like you two to say clever things. All right, we've got the British submission, fish and chips.
Yeah, so I love fish.
Are you spinning?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't show it, but yeah, I just spun that.
We got to see the wheel, man. That's like,
yeah, my bad. Here we go. So fish and chips just got spun.
We got to see and hear the wheel. Teppanyaki. Okay.
Teppanyaki.
Yeah, it's an interesting matchup.
Do you know teppanyaki?
I don't know, or I don't remember what that is.
It's Japanese grilled meat or fish or seafood or chicken.
All right,
Could also be
pizza.
like tofu, egg. It's basically, hibachi
Yeah.
grill. It's basically
think
like
so.
that.
Oh no! Oh
Kimchi.
no! Pizza against kimchi. That's sad that one of those are gonna have to go. That's like Michael Jackson meeting Prince in an early round. That is criminal. Ugh. Can't believe those two get knocked out. Chicken fried steak. That's a very associated with years ago for me. Like I haven't had a chicken fried steak in so long, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed.
Like kind of food.
Yeah.
Kind of food or country buffet.
Against enchiladas.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if you could find those in the same restaurant. Probably in some restaurants.
Yeah.
What?
Enchiladas and chicken fried steak. Yeah.
Oh, somewhere in the States.
Yeah.
Like a Golden Corral or something.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we've got Persian chicken, which Mark chose at a different political moment.
It's still valid. Still in solidarity with Iran.
Yeah. Versus chicken tikka. That's interesting. Straight up India versus Iran.
Chicken versus chicken. The Chad chicken.
Is this the same as chicken tikka masala, or
Might be part of it.
I'm imagining pieces of chicken.
Yeah, me
From a
too.
tandoor.
For chicken tikka.
so tandoori chicken, basically?
Yeah, maybe tandoori chicken.
Okay.
But I looked it up and chicken tikka would be, I don't know. Let me see what was.
We don't even know what we're voting on.
Here we go. Chunks of marinated chicken cooked in a tandoor, clay oven. Yeah, that's
tandoori chicken. Chicken tandoori.
But I think a tandoori chicken, they would give you the big pieces, and this is going to be more like
okay.
Chunk.
All right. Chicken chunks.
Chicken chunk. That they decided on chicken tikka, but it was a tight race.
Chunk chicken. Remember that ad?
No. Is that for soup?
I think it may be.
Like a Campbell soup.
Maybe.
All right, so we've got our lineup. Let me share this tab, and we've got some really strong contenders. I want to have some other words for contenders. Candidates, submissions, but I want to give them more autonomy. If I say submissions, it's like they're not speaking on their own voice.
Players.
All right, fish and chips versus teppanyaki. I don't know if our audience really understands teppanyaki. You did start to explain to my sister. Do you want to
Japanese grill? Okay, have you been to a Benihana?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's basically that. Often they cook in front of you. The chef is there, puts a lot of oil on the grill. Puts whatever you've asked. I mean, it's kind of a stir fry thing, right? Like whatever you've asked for. There's often a side of vegetables, cabbage with sprouts or whatever, and then your main course, often beef, pork, chicken, fish, seafood.
I just feel like you're kind of nominating a procedure rather than a food.
All right, then whatever. Probably not going to vote for it anyway.
All right, fish and chips, one of the best and only foods of merit that the white Anglos made.
Shepherd's pie.
Yeah, you have shouted out shepherd's pie a few times, but I don't think it made the 64. So
no. And fish and chips ain't going to win either. I vote teppanyaki.
I go fish and chips all the way. Big fan.
Yeah, fish and chips with lots.
You don't like teppanyaki?
I'm sure I would like it, but I just don't really. I don't know if it fits what we're doing. I mean, can I put teppanyaki up against boiled water?
What do you mean?
Like boiled foods.
I don't understand. Like
teppanyaki against toaster. I'm saying because for me, it's so broad. I mean, does it have a certain flavor that you can expect from teppanyaki? Otherwise, we're just talking about
everything. Eventually, everything's going to taste the same because they put so much salt and sauce on it. Often a mushroom sauce. I mean, would you say you could say or tacos? Oh, tacos. That's more a process than a food. I mean,
I think it's a worthy question to be asked. I mean, I think with tacos, what's the consistency? You're getting a shell. You're getting some sort of covering, and then you're getting some fillings.
Yeah.
Anyway, fish and chips go through. Pizza versus kimchi. Ooh, I do not like this pairing one bit.
Kimchi for gut health.
Pizza for happiness.
For every category now, I'm gonna say evaluate the gut health fact because it's legitimate. That's a serious topic, but again, pizza is just
I'm gonna
it's
go
like one of the
pizza.
5 food groups.
I don't feel bad, but I just wanted to shout out kimchi.
Kimchi
Gotta get the gotta cleanse the
Completely.
system, get all
Yeah.
the plastic out. We're all probably like 70% plastic at this point.
The kimchi. I feel like that could
I was just gonna say, like,
work.
I don't like that.
I wouldn't protest to a side of kimchi with pizza though. Like I would probably eat
No,
kimchi
you can
with
have
it.
kimchi with anything, man,
Exactly.
Yeah.
and you should, but
You hear that, Liliana?
not on pizza.
The wife is protesting, but she shouldn't be.
You have
What?
the sticky tofu, and then you add the kimchi on the side.
All right, so
What? Wait, what? Liliana voted kimchi?
No, she's like not a huge fan of kimchi.
Oh, all right. So it's 3 against 1.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with pizza. Just no
Yeah.
kimchi pizza and no fucking seafood pizza.
All right, next up we've got
That's very popular here. I think that may be an Asian thing. It's like when they go to whatever, Domino's, Pizza Hut, whatever, they lose their fucking minds. Oh, seafood pizza! You know, it's like, come on. Pepperoni, margarita, that's fine. You don't want to put any meat, but seafood? Why? Stop with that shit. Shrimp
I don't
pizza?
disagree. I don't disagree, but I don't disagree.
Out of control.
All right, chicken fried steak versus enchiladas.
Enchiladas.
Me too, enchiladas.
Yeah, enchiladas.
All right. But as I said earlier, I would happily eat a chicken fried steak. I haven't had one in maybe 20 years.
Right?
You?
No.
Would you happily have one?
No.
You wouldn't? Do you remember the flavor well?
No, not particularly, but
It's got the white kind of sauce. You know that, right?
I think so. I think so.
What is the sauce made of? Do you know, like that flavor, that white sauce?
No, but if you're going to order it, you need a side of mashed potatoes and gravy.
I think
This is the kind of thing you'd get like at an American style diner, and you'd have like rolls or
Yeah.
maybe
yeah.
biscuits, probably rolls, like those, big fluffy dinner rolls.
I bet
But-
if you went to a good soul food place and you had a chicken fried steak, you'd be.
Oh, it would be good.
I think you can cross over to soul food. Do our black brothers and sisters enjoy a chicken fried steak? I'm pretty sure they do. Mark, do you know?
I don't know. Like if you went to a soul kitchen or soul food restaurant, I don't know that they would have that, but maybe it'd be on the menu. I don't know.
I feel like they've definitely also have an.
I don't know that. It seems to be a kind of southern thing, so I don't know the history. But like that's not,
Okay. All right.
It's kind of like
Anyway.
fried. It's kind of like fried chicken. It's got a southern origin.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Well,
But anyway, it
enchiladas-
loses. It's to enchiladas.
Last up, we've got Persian chicken versus chicken tikka.
Hmm.
It's gonna be chicken tikka for me.
Can you describe the Persian chicken a bit?
Well, no, not really. It's chicken. I did have it at a Turkish restaurant here recently. It's basically, I sent a picture. It's chicken with Persian spices. So there's
Saffron, maybe.
yeah, could be like with saffron rice. It's usually served with rice, but spicy. It's got a kick. Makes you want to like launch some missiles at Tel Aviv.
All right. So we're gonna go chicken tikka, or I'm gonna go chicken tikka.
Speak for me. Don't you give me my voice?
I'll I know they're gonna lose in this particular case, but hashtag Persians.
Absolutely. Mark will hashtag chicken tikka, and we're gonna put the parentheses for masala. We don't really know if that's a thing.
We don't know. We don't even know what one.
All right. So let's get
Is this the second or third pile?
the second of the four.
Oh,
We're
there are
gonna-
only 4. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Fish and chips versus pizza. Gonna go pizza.
I'm gonna go pizza.
Yes, pizza, of course.
All right. And
What if pizza wins? It'll just be
let's see what happens.
It would be like the Beatles winning a music competition. How stupid.
Enchiladas versus chicken tikka masala.
Enchiladas.
I'm gonna pause and think.
I think I go with enchiladas too. That's fish.
All right, then I don't even need a voice, which is fine. And then final, we've got pizza versus enchiladas. I'm gonna go.
Pizza.
Pizza.
All right.
Pizza.
Our tastes remain the same as they did when we were 12. All right, so far for today, we've got spaghetti and pizza. Please making a strong submission.
As they should.
As they should, exactly. All right, let's spin for the third pot for today. Another Italian dish, risotto. Liliana and I had that 2 days ago. All right. Risotto against tortellini. All right. Sensing a theme here. Maybe that's good though, because one Italian dish will get knocked out. Yeah. All right. In the next bracket, miso soup.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Versus miso soup, that Italian, versus kimchi jjigae. Wow. This is like, I'll get into that later, but I really feel like both of those dishes kind of embody the character of both nations. You know, that's an interesting matchup. All right. Next up, let's go with sandwich. Can be toasted.
Good to know.
All right. Strong contender. Mark's already given the origin story. Those of you who didn't catch it the first time, we'll have timestamps. You can go back and listen. And Italy continues to swarm this bracket with lasagna. You could say that's like an Italian sandwich, no?
Casserole.
Bit of a stretch. The layered. All right. You've got the Japanese curry rice.
Okay, nice.
That is a strong contender. Versus, to round out the next pot, some grilled salmon. Interesting lineup we've got in front of us. And let's begin with risotto versus tortellini. Risotto being a rice-based dish, often served with mushrooms, but can also be tomato-based. Best served slightly al dente, so you want those rice a little bit crispy to the palate.
Go back to the bracket.
Thank you. And tortellini being a like dumpling of Italian sorts, round, smaller than ravioli, with various fillings, and one of my comfort foods.
I'm going risotto just because it's more filling. It's heartier.
I'm gonna go tortellini.
I go risotto. I've had it with.
Why are you guys saying risotto? Risotto.
Risotto. Sorry.
I'm a little disappointed.
I thought it was rice auto.
Rice auto from the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
I guess
from
we have
my German friend Otto.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I will just say that spaghetti and tortellini are both made of pasta, so in a way, we've got a pasta already. All right. I have this very clever, improvised response for miso and kimchi jjigae. The Japanese character being more temperate.
Okay.
So that means kimchi jjigae for me.
Nippon for me. I just think miso soup is a superfood. I told this story last time, I think.
I don't remember.
Didn't I? Well, like a lot of the people that were victims of the atomic bombs in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. A lot of them lived very long lives and didn't end up getting cancer. Of course, many people did, but a lot of people didn't, and it's attributed to the fact that miso soup was an important part of their diet. Also, the people who live longest in the world, the people of Okinawa, they have like the best cases of longevity, if not the best. Again, miso soup, very important part of the diet. And this is another example of food as medicine. Like if you
kimchi is a food as well.
If you start to feel bad, yes, I agree. But there's something that miso does. Scientifically, I don't know, but it's like it's an anti-carcinogenic, I think. So if you have that, like, every day for breakfast,
but again,
probably on the right track.
Kimchi?
What?
Couldn't you say similar things for kimchi?
Yes, but I like kimchi just raw. Kimchi jjigae less so. I don't dislike it. But I'd rather just eat it straight out of the jar rather than putting it in a broth or stew or
it's
soup.
so good.
I think I'm with Mark on that. So that was persuasive. I will go with miso soup here.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Kimchi jjigae is one of my favorite dishes of all time, for the record. If God is Korean, he knows what's up, or she, or it, or they. All right, sandwich.
Where's the bracket? You're not showing
can't
it
see it.
anymore.
Let me see what's up. Let's go. All right, we back. Okay, now we've got the Western sandwich. Well, the British sandwich versus the Italian lasagna.
Why it gotta be British?
I don't know.
What is it?
Sandwich versus lasagna.
Oh, just sandwich. Oh, any sandwich.
I'm going with sandwich.
I think I will too because it's so broad. That's more like a process than a food.
Technique, yeah. I'll go with sandwich.
All right. And finally, we've got curry rice versus grilled salmon.
I think I picked salmon. Just, again, another superfood. It's supposed to be a good brain food. Probably now all salmon, like worldwide, is poisoned with mercury and other bad stuff, but it's still pretty damn good. But curry rice, that's hard to beat.
Yeah, this is a tricky one for me. I don't eat either very often, but I like both.
All right, I'm going to go salmon just because it's probably not going to win. I just want to, give it some respect.
Yeah, I'm feeling like salmon as well.
All right, so
It did win.
I will vote absentee. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I will vote. What is it called when you don't vote?
Abstain.
I will abstain. Thank you. All right. This is definitely a different pot compared to the previous. So we've got risotto versus miso soup. I will go risotto.
I'll
Miso.
go with risotto.
You're going to go risotto.
Yes.
All right. Miso had such a strong first round showing, but you quickly changed allegiance. All right. Sandwich versus grilled salmon. I'm going sandwich.
I will too.
Grilled salmon sandwich.
Grilled salmon sandwich. All right. We've got our final for this pot, risotto versus sandwich.
Sandwich.
You're laughing because we always end up with like the most basic thing, right?
Yeah.
Pizza. Spaghetti. I'm gonna go sandwich.
Yeah, I'm with sandwich.
All right, so let's get into our final 8. So now we just need to decide the order, the matchups. Oh, I've done it correctly. All right, French toast. Mark submitted this one.
Yeah, not a healthy choice, but
All this health focus today, man. Are you having like some issues you got to talk to me about, or what?
I'm having issues. Nothing I want to talk about, but
All right, bagel versus that's kind of in a similar world. So I like that. That's a
Breakfast matchup.
bagel with lox.
I don't know why it has to be lox and cream cheese, but
What do you want it to be?
well, just bagel in general. But I guess that would be like a process. So
Not a process, but
It's like, yeah.
it's like a bread. Then I mean, I don't know.
I mean, we got
Like,
sandwich. We got
well, that-
sandwich. Why not bagel? We didn't say ham and cheese sandwich, but we said bagel with lox and cream cheese. Fine, but
I mean, it's
kind
a
of
specific
inconsistent.
Who chose it? That person should.
I think I said bagel, but then you insisted on lox and cream cheese. I don't know.
Okay, we can do bagel with different toppings if you want. All right,
Bao.
Guabao.
guabao. What was the guabao?
Guabao.
Guabao versus arancini.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a fried round ball with like rice and like a filling. Like it's Italian. You can get it on the street, especially like in places like Naples. Very good fried food, We've got kimchi bokkeumbap. Kimchi. I'm gonna go to the English romanization now. Kimchi bokkeumbap versus Hungary's contribution of goulash.
I don't know if I've ever had that.
And our final 2, we don't even need to spin. We've got chicken rice Taiwanese versus sushi rolls or hand rolls. Chicken rice
Taiwan's going down.
Taiwan version and sushi rolls. All right, let's get started with pot 8, our final pot. French toast versus bagel.
Back to the bracket.
Thank you. So, and I don't mind, we can expand We can expand the bagel definition.
Well, French toast is winning anyway, so I don't care.
I'm going bagel.
I'll go French toast.
Really?
It's like, how do you want to start your day? Ooh,
With
French
bagel,
toast.
bagel and cream cheese, a good bagel. You remember the kind of bagel and cream cheese we used to have growing up? Like
Yeah.
the quality of those bagels, the quality of that whipped cream cheese. That was like
You know, it's so hard to
otherworldly
get a
for me.
bagel. I can't get a bagel in Poland.
Yeah, I
really.
can't either. I can't
But-
either. But I'm saying like a good
Doesn't
bagel,
mean-
a fresh. Sure, no problem. I'm just saying this is my only point is I wish I could have a bagel because like we don't have access to bagels. You probably can get bagels here, but you know it's all about a fresh bagel, like a good fresh sourdough bagel or like a chocolate chip bagel. Even are you kidding me? Blueberry bagel, blueberry bagel with cream cheese. That's like
memories.
crazy. That's crazy talk.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup. And you know, that would be my favorite, like toasted with salmon and onion and the cream cheese. That's the best bagel. So I'm not saying
bagel,
like
bro.
no, I still go French toast.
All right, and
See,
what
that's
about-
not a healthy choice at all, but guilty pleasure, you know.
Sure. Do you want to do a quick intro into guabao? Guabao.
Guabao,
No.
you know, it's sometimes called the Taiwanese hamburger. You got a bun basically that you can open up and then you just put everything inside. Usually some really fatty pork, and it's got like cilantro and some pickles. But then a very important ingredient is the sweetness. There's like some sugar on it too, so it's a nice combination. Very popular street food here. I mean, anyone that visits Taiwan should have that as well as the stinky tofu.
We have it nearby my
more
house
so.
here. I
Yeah,
just don't know
it's worldwide now, you know.
Do you ever eat it?
Do you have the Taiwanese style? Because I
Well, just in Balagan, they had the bao. They had a whole place just with those.
I've had bao, but not.
I've had it
not
like once or
Mark
twice,
described.
but I like it.
Not yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
go
liked it
with
as
the
well.
arancini. Have either of you had arancini?
No, I don't
Yeah.
know what it is. Sounds good.
Yeah, and I'm not against the bao, but I just don't really know it well enough, and I'm gonna ride for Italy.
Well, it's become a global thing. In fact, when my Canadian friend came here to visit me, he brought his friend from Scotland, and it turned out this Scottish guy wanted to open a bao restaurant in Scotland. Like
interesting.
I don't know if he was a chef by training, but he had guabao somewhere on his travels and he just fell in love with it, and then he wanted to like introduce it to Scotland. I don't know if he ever did, but when he came here, he's like, where can we get guabao? I'm like, everywhere, man. So
Do you or your partner ever make it at home?
no, there's a place, 5 minutes from here that
I get it. I'm
has,
just wondering, like if it's
no,
easy to make it at home.
no, you gotta get all those special ingredients, the bun, and it's easier
So
to
the
just.
buns are not sold like in supermarkets.
Maybe they are, but I don't mess with that. It's easier to just go to the local, line up at the local stand or bow shack or whatever you want to call it.
Kiosk.
Kiosk. There you go.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
what are we
go.
doing, people?
I'm gonna go guabao just because I don't know what the other thing is.
And that's the only reason I'm going arancini.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
I had limited exposure to either, but I'm going guabao. It sounds like more tasty.
All right. Kimchi bokkeumbap. Do you remember that dish? It's like basically like a fried.
Picture.
Okay.
You might
Kimchi.
describe it. Yeah.
Yeah, just like a it's like a fried
Yeah.
rice with fried kimchi, and then you could like get an
Bokkeumbap
egg,
is
like,
basically fried rice, isn't it? I mean, it's
yeah, and then
Yeah.
you'd break the egg, right? And like,
if you insist, yeah,
or you don't have to break it, but I mean, it comes with a fried egg usually, right on top.
yeah. And what's
Alright,
it
versus-
up against?
Up against goulash.
Oh shit. Well, since I haven't had goulash, I'm gonna have to go kimchi bokkeumbap. But that's if it were
Yeah, I
against anything else, I'd probably.
For me, like goulash is kind of just interchangeable with stew.
Mhm.
You know, like a hearty stew.
True. Yeah.
So I think that could be good, but because it's maybe hard for us to define, I'll go kimchi bokkeumbap.
All right.
And you?
I will vote goulash.
Kimchi bokkeum it is. All right. And the final new pairing before we get into the actual quarterfinals, we've got Taiwanese chicken rice versus sushi rolls. Poison, can I call you Poison?
Sure, please. I prefer that.
Poison, you already seem to think that sushi rolls have gone through, but maybe you want to do your Taiwanese. Do you want to do an intro for the?
No, I mean, you can get it's called Jiro Fun. It's literally chicken rice. You can get it at the same place that you get the guabao, actually. It's very good. There's also Liu Ro Fun, which is the same thing, but they put some pork on top of it too. You can get different levels of spice, Xiao La, Zhong La, Da La.
So sushi goes through is the point.
Why did I even start?
No, you helped people out there. No?
I really want to try out these dishes. I can't wait to try this.
Yeah, you're really selling Taiwanese cuisine.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, good ambassador.
Okay.
But sushi makes it for me. Sushi rolls.
Yeah, definitely. Does it include sashimi and anything?
No.
Okay.
You said hand rolls, right?
Yeah. Hand rolls and sushi rolls, just not sashimi. Okay, French toast versus guabao.
French toast.
I feel like that would be a good pairing, like good meal to have both. But I would, French toast.
All right, I'm abstaining. And then kimchi bokum versus sushi rolls.
Sushi
I'm gonna go
rolls.
Sushi.
Me too.
Although I wouldn't be mad about. I'll go kimchi bokum just because kimchi's not doing that well. So, but you guys still are going sushi. So, all right. And the final is French toast versus sushi rolls.
That's tough.
Let's get some arguments out. Like, big fans of sushi. Like, what is it doing for you?
Just see the rolls. If we're talking about like futomaki, the hand rolls, yes, but the futomaki California roll, that kind of thing, I don't care for that. I'd rather have sashimi or a nice, like a shrimp or salmon sushi. The rolls I don't like so much. So
I like
because it's limited, huh?
I like eel.
Yes, yeah, me too. But that's not what's on the.
You could get that in a roll, though.
Well, sure. Okay. Yes, sometimes. But generally, if we're talking about rolls, I'm thinking of the seaweed wrapped, California roll type stuff. Or like what you would get at Kimbap Chonguk, for example, right? Kimbap Heaven in
Korea. But it has to have fish to be sushi.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
It has to have what?
Well, no, it doesn't have to have fish.
No,
but
it doesn't.
Kimbap is not sushi, in my opinion.
No,
yeah,
okay.
Like a roll with radish.
Yeah, roll with radish is okay, I guess. Roll with cucumber would be.
But you can get it.
fine.
You can get it with tuna at Kimbap.
Yeah,
Chonguk.
with tuna. Yeah, okay, but that's
anyway,
still...
hand roll's a different thing. Like that. Maybe it shouldn't be, but there's something about the way, because the hand roll, the seaweed wrap is dry. It's not like they don't put the vinegar on it and then chop it up. It's just different, even though the ingredients are similar. So a nice hand roll, to me, that's much better than like a California roll or whatever, futomaki.
I'm not a big fan of California rolls either, but I do like the basic structure of the sushi roll.
So as I'm saying this, I'm feeling that I'm leaning more towards French toast, even though if it were like sushi in general, sashimi, I'd probably go with that. But since it's rolls specifically, I'm going French toast.
I'm going rolls.
Rolls as well.
All right. So,
all right.
We said we're not going to randomize the finals this time. So, let's just plug and play. We're going spaghetti, pizza, sandwich, and sushi rolls. Can you remind me the order there? Did I say spaghetti first? Spaghetti, pizza,
sandwich.
What a matchup.
And
sushi rolls.
All right, here we are then, ladies and gentlemen. If you've only just tuned in for the 8 finalists, this is where it gets really exciting. Let's review.
As if it hasn't been so far.
Sure, but then now the tension is just unbearable. we've got hot pot versus on one side. You can see the hot pot. I'm even gonna make this big just for our audience. Oh, that's we'll have to get through this then quickly. Here we go. All right. So on the left side, we've got hot pot versus nachos or chips and salsa, and bacon and eggs versus breakfast burrito. In the first battle of the first quarterfinal, we've got strong spices. And second, we've got strong breakfast foods. In the third, we've got an all Italy matchup, spaghetti versus pizza. And in the final one, we've got sandwich, which is, I don't have anything smart to say there, versus sushi roll. So let's see, what about how the world is represented here? We've got Asia represented with hot pot and sushi. We've got North America with nachos, bacon and eggs, breakfast burrito. We've got Europe with spaghetti, pizza, and sandwich.
Specifically Italy.
Yeah, but sandwich is where we're going to go with
Italia.
What are we going to go with sandwich? We're going to go England.
I guess.
England should not win anything with food. That would be outrageous. All right. Well, I have nothing else pithy to say. Do you?
Let's get going.
Let's get cracking. All right. I do not know how to minimize, and that is unfortunate. Maybe we can just do it in our heads, or there we go. Okay. All right. Hot pot versus nachos.
Nachos.
I love how, that whole long build up and whatever. Fuck them. Fuck them. I'm going nachos too. I don't know if I want to deal with hot pot.
Chips and salsa.
You're okay with that?
Yeah. Sad.
Viva Mexico!
All right. Bacon and eggs versus breakfast burrito.
Breakfast burrito.
Breakfast burrito for me as
Well,
well.
hold on. Look, what's the best breakfast burrito? Probably bacon and egg.
And potato. Or just eggs and potato.
Well, that's
Eggs,
true.
potato, and cheese.
Eggs,
Yes, cheese.
I don't know. Could be just eggs. Potato.
I'm just saying, in a
Green
way,
chili.
they're the same thing except for the tortilla, right?
Yeah, sure. But the tortilla, it's like a way, it is the umbrella then. It just swallowed up bacon and eggs and said
With salsa?
oh yeah,
Yeah, pico.
Okay.
green
All
salsa.
right. Well, you two have decided. I'm going to go bacon and eggs just because, they should be represented, but I'm fine
So
with
all
breakfast
Mexico
burrito.
in one semifinal.
Hmm.
All right, spaghetti against pizza.
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 Pizza also. All right, sandwich versus sushi.
Sandwich. Because, again, same deal, the rolls.
I'm gonna go sandwich.
Yeah.
It's too comfortable for our life. All right, so we got all Mexico on the left side versus pizza and sandwich.
I would describe these semifinals as things I can make in the kitchen. Things I can microwave.
Yeah. Can you make pizza? You can't really make pizza.
Yeah, you can. Sure.
Okay, not the dough, maybe.
So what can you make? A piece of bread with tomato sauce?
No, you buy the crust, right? You buy
Yeah. Okay. I'm just saying that's not really.
buy the
making.
crust, then you put the sauce on it, whatever toppings, and pop it in the oven.
All right.
You could make the dough if you
Semifinal one.
had to, but who wants to do that?
Semifinal one: nachos / chips and salsa versus breakfast burrito.
We need to emphasize the importance of breakfast, so I'm gonna go breakfast burritos.
I'll go chips and salsa. It's just such a universal and just great, so satisfying. And I think, that takes it for me.
Can I hear a little bit more elaboration? Because I need to hear some arguments.
Your hand, a chip, the salsa, dip, take it out, stick it in your mouth, crunch, crunch.
Yeah, I just feel like the flavor.
But look, think of it this way. Is that a meal? Is that a meal or a snack?
Yeah, but was that the criteria?
No, well, it should be considered, I think.
It should be considered, sure.
Is it a meal or a snack? I mean, to me, it's a snack.
Yeah.
Whereas breakfast burritos, you have, let's say, 3 or 4 of those. That's a fantastic meal. Great way to start the day.
3 or 4. I only need one.
Actually, breakfast anytime, 24/7.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have some French toast on the side.
We need to talk about nachos a little bit. Like,
That's exactly what we need to do.
Are you talking like an awesome plate? So we're talking like an awesome plate of nachos with like what? Like refried beans?
Nachos, dude.
I mean, we going like the whole like refried beans, like
Well,
ground beef.
Yeah, you can
Originally you weren't. It was just chips and salsa. When we changed it to nachos, then we really had a contender because it could
We had
include
nachos at the beginning. I just kind of was using shorthand
Okay.
today.
Well, it could be, could be
What are you
everything.
envisioning?
Beans. You could have beef, pork, chicken, sour cream, pico de gallo, all of that. I mean,
Because then you quickly catapulted this into the meal category. That's my point.
it kind of does, but it's still a snack, right? Like if you just only eat nachos for dinner.
Are you kidding? A big plate of nachos? You're going to be full, that's for sure. And
yes,
you can order that as a meal.
But is that a fantastic choice for your meal?
It's pretty fantastic.
Okay. I'm just thinking in terms of health again.
You just had 3 or 4 breakfast burritos, bro.
Yeah. That's healthy. Eggs are a superfood.
This is a hard one for me.
And bacon is very good protein. And then you put potatoes, there you go. You're going to be like a Russian giant. And have some cheese, salsa.
This is a hard one. I'm going to go breakfast burrito.
There you go.
Okay. Pizza versus sandwich. Silence ensues. Yeah. I think, again, we need to sell it a little bit, guys. Like, what is your kind of ultimate sandwich? What is your ultimate... Yeah, what are you doing with your sandwich? Like, we're talking... Obviously, you're going to get a really good bread. You're going to get maybe some good mayo and mustard, some very good cheese, some very good meat, some veg. I mean, you're getting like your absolute perfect sandwich for this, right? That's the...
But you could say the same thing about the pizza, right? Like
sure.
all your favorite sandwich ingredients could be your favorite pizza toppings, and then the bread is just the crust. It's quite a similar thing. Maybe because of that.
Go ahead. I was just saying, are we talking run of the mill? Because there's a big difference between are we talking like a run of the mill sandwich, or are we talking like the best sandwich you can make and the best?
No, of course it's the best. It's the ideal sandwich, but
right.
Maybe pizza, the platonic ideal. For me, I think pizza wins because there's less like bread. There's less unnecessary. There are fewer unnecessary carbs, maybe. And also the crust, like a pizza crust is generally better than the sandwich bread. In my experience, doesn't have to be, but
even on your ideal bread.
I think
it's hard to say.
When you guys put it in the platonic way, like I think if I have the fewest elements on it of the highest quality, I would go with pizza. Because if like sandwich, I have the best bread, big piece of ham, that's the best. It doesn't even count.
I'll go pizza.
Let's go pizza. All right. It's the final.
Beatles versus Stones.
Exactly. From the people that brought you the Beatles. It was Beatles versus Stones in the final?
No, it was
up against Beatles.
Led Zeppelin maybe or
the Who?
The Who. Yeah, the Who. Yeah, the Who made it.
That was so strange.
They beat out Led Zeppelin, yeah.
I think that's our fault.
Yeah, that was our bad.
Your fault. No, well, yes, you two did vote for them. I was 50-50, literally, I think. And Craig was well on the side of LZ, but anyway. So, yeah, what are we going to do here?
I think, again, we just need to, one more time, like, in our heads, like, review what you're getting here. Like, for me, a breakfast burrito it's not fine dining, right? So that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying it's usually not, it's never really raised to the level of, like,
yeah, I would agree.
Master Chef food, but I'm not saying that makes it worse. I'm just saying you're getting a really good tortilla, fresh. You're getting your favorite salsa. It's tightly wrapped, full of, again, we can go anything from egg, potato, bacon, cheese. What else might you get? What might a person get? You could get it with sausage, right? Don't the chorizo. Sometimes they do chorizo.
Yes.
Chorizo.
Yeah.
Are there any other things
onion?
that people like in them? Yeah, you can get some onion in there. For me, the green salsa is really crucial. I like green salsa with this.
It's interesting. I think this was your choice. It's interesting that it was specifically breakfast burrito because you know, what about a lunch or dinner burrito? Those are pretty amazing too. In some ways, better than the breakfast because it's
No.
not like you're not with breakfast burrito. You assume there's going to be scrambled eggs, right? But
Yeah.
if you just order burrito, it could be beef, chicken,
Yeah,
pork
if this
with
was
the
just
beans.
burrito, would it have gone further? Would it go further in the round?
Yeah, that's good. I think that's an important question.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean,
what if we make it burrito versus pizza, not
That's fine.
specifically breakfast burrito?
That's fine. I mean, for me, the
That
breakfast
changes
burrito
it for
would
me.
be ideal, though. And you like breakfast food, so I thought that would be maybe your
Sure,
favorite.
but it includes that, right? If it's burrito, that includes breakfast burrito and then dinner burrito. So that
Okay.
actually changes it for me.
Yeah.
That changes it for me. Burrito.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw out a little bit of pizza argument, and I'm not committed yet, but I'm just saying I've been to Napoli, the home of the pizza. Hashtag humble brag. Hashtag ethos. Yeah, so I like a spicy pizza, so I like a Diavola. It's probably one of my favorites. Probably gonna go with more of like a thin dough. But again, like a New York pizza is really good. I mean, again, ingredients. If you have really good tomato sauce, really good cheese. But I'm gonna go burrito as well. Tex-Mex, baby. Arizona in the house as well.
That's
Texas
right.
is in the house for Mark. You know, that's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Is it unanimous, Hania, or are you gonna go pizza?
I'm actually gonna go pizza. I
Okay.
think
That's fine. Do you want to give your like consolation speech?
my consolation speech. Like
Runner up.
So, I mean, you can give. What are
So
the
my-
things? What are the things that are written for the dead? Poetic terms.
Epitaph.
Yeah, there's cooler ones though, like
Eulogy.
eulogy, like a eulogy. There's even other ones, but yeah, eulogy.
because burrito won. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Burrito
Oh,
one. So
okay.
you can like give the final
Oh.
parting words for pizza and like.
Pizza, we really knew you, but I guess I guess once the burrito became the universal burrito, it swallowed us all.
Yeah. You were doing well. I mean, I guess the other thing I'll say though is just like it's interesting how like when I was in Turkey recently, they have pide, right? And like people say, "What's pide?" Oh, it's like Turkish pizza. Or then you have hachapuri. What's hachapuri? Oh, it's Georgian pizza. So, in a sense, you're just really talking about the dough with melted cheese. Italians would insist on the tomato base, but not always. You can have a white pizza. So we're talking about a dough versus the burrito wrapping ingredients. And maybe like more finely cut. I don't know. But all right. So burrito is the winner. Congratulations to Mexico.
They win the gold medal. Italy takes the silver. Who's got the bronze? Let's do it third place.
Well, what are you going to give it to England?
Well,
for
what's
sandwich?
left?
Sandwich would be the next contender. But that's again, how are you
Is
going to give
it?
England? Well, they were in a semifinal.
Well, someone else was too. Who? Nachos.
No,
Yeah,
Mexico as well.
So nachos versus sandwich. How about that?
All right, let's go nachos. I don't know. Let me think then.
Not
I
just
go sandwich.
I'll go with sandwich.
I'll go with nachos, but
Sandwich got the bronze.
you wanted chips and salsa versus burrito. You can't now go. I guess you can. Yeah, because it was up against pizza. All right, England gets the bronze, and the audience, worldwide audience, is just flabbergasted.
Groans.
Groans. Okay, thank you to Sister Salsa for joining us on your last full day in St. Petersburg.
Spasibo большое.
She's a testament to our listeners that it is possible to visit Russia at the moment if you have a Polish passport.
If you want to take a train to Gdańsk, then a bus to Kaliningrad, then a plane to wherever you want to go. Assuming you don't want to stay in.
In 3 hours
Nice.
to border for you.
Yeah. But
Oh, was
relatively-
there a hassle?
Just a slight delay, but
Yeah, no hassle.
nothing we can't handle.
Okay,
Bit of Netflix on your
great.
phone.
Wish I was there too.
Absolutely. And on the topic of burrito, I wanted to say that my wife and I were just discussing a couple days ago the possibility of Mexico City next summer. So, Mark, if you're interested, maybe we could do that.
That would be
And we were
nice.
thinking about that as a stop off to then going to the States for her first visit. So,
Oh God,
yeah.
you sure you want to do that now? Better wait and see how things look
Yeah.
next year.
I'm ready to stay in my parents' house and use a swimming pool.
Well, I'm more worried about getting through customs, Like, you sure that's
Yeah.
going to be a
My
smooth
colleague made
process?
it
I'm
this
not.
summer, so we'll see. Yeah, but either way, that's the tentative plans.
Okay.
Mexico City, 2026.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Any
this
idea
has
what's coming
been.
up next? We haven't had a pod for we haven't been on.
This has been season 4, episode 8, part 2. So next will be season 4, episode 9. I'm thinking the Unabomber Manifesto, but we'll see.
That just came up on my YouTube algorithm recently. My poison.
That's
I don't remember
'cause
who was presenting it. But...
Glenn was talking about it.
Ah, yes. Okay.
It's kind of long,
you
but
said it'd
it
be
might
War
be.
Prayer.
What?
You had also discussed War Prayer, right?
Mark Twain's War Prayer. Yes, that's still relevant. I would talk about some of these books, but they're too long for texting. This is a great one. The Maniac by Benjamin Labatut. Close the window. Close the window so you can see better.
You can always focus on an excerpt, and we could do like a chapter.
Can you stop sharing the bracket? Okay, so see that one? The Maniac, Benjamin Labatut. Great book. Second book of his I've read. This is very good. The 5 Stages of Collapse, Survivor's Toolkit by a Russian, Dmitry Orlov. He's based in the States. And another Russian, Yasha Levine, formerly of the Exile, but he now despises Matt Taibbi, even though I guess he worked for him at one time. Surveillance Valley, The Secret Military History of the Internet. Yeah, it's all a big psyop. Everything you're doing, everything we're doing now, we're just feeding the beast to our own detriment. So, enjoy.
Enjoy your burrito.
Yeah, have a burrito as you watch the world burn.
Texting.